In this presentation, we will discuss grants and expenses related to colleges and universities. Grants and awards. Terms of each grant and award need to be examined to apply proper accounting reporting. So in other words, each grant and award can be different. We need to examine each grant and award in order to apply the proper accounting procedures to it. If the person or entity providing the resource directly benefits from receiving something of value, the transaction is an exchange. So if we have some kind of item where there's some kind of value that is being received from the person who is providing the benefits, then there's basically an exchange happening there. So if it looks like a market type of exchange, then we typically say that is going to be some type of exchange type of transaction and typically would need to be recorded then as some type of exchange transaction. If the person or entity providing the resource does not benefit, it will be recorded as a non-exchange transaction. So if, for example, or if on the other hand, something is provided and there's nothing that is expected to be received in return, then we're going to say that's going to be a non-exchange type of transaction, which of course we would expect to see in a not-for-profit type of organization or a governmental not-for-profit type of organization. Recall that the expenses will be recorded using an accrual basis. So we have the matching principle or expense recognition principle are the two accrual bases, or are the accrual basis or two names for the same accrual basis related to the recording of expenses. The expenses are usually classified by a functional basis rather than by nature. So you'll recall by nature is going to be if they're going to be the telephone expense, the utilities expense, and so on and so forth. By function is going to be the purpose that it would be reported at. So by function, what are we using it for? By program or by a supporting type of function. Private colleges and universities need to disclose programs and support expenses in the notes to the financial statements if they are not included on the face of the statement per FASB.